Hola, bienvenidos to my channel. Yo me llamo Kelly and this is Adventures in Spanish. And in this video, you're going to learn a little bit more about why Argentine ice cream is so special. So July is National Ice Cream Month in England and America. So I thought what better way to celebrate than to talk to you a little bit about Argentine ice cream and why it is so special. Now you might be thinking, Argentina is such an amazing country. We've got Patagonia, we've got the Gauchos, we've got Iguazu Falls, we've got Mendoza wine country, Los Glaciares, Salta, Buenos Aires. I mean, we've got some incredible things and places, and the people are fabulous, and la comida is espectacular. So you might be thinking, Kelly, what's the big deal about Argentine ice cream? Well, I'll let you into a little secret. It's the thing, possibly, well, we've got Argentine mate, you've got the mate, yerba mate, and of course we've got the carne, the meat, the asado, which are kind of top of my list of things that I miss most about Argentina. But right up there as well is helado. And there's so many reasons that I miss helado. It's just not the same. You don't get the same helado in Inglaterra as I used to back in Argentina. So you've heard me say this word helado. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some tips, a little bit of grammar and a little bit of a mini lesson on why we say helado rather than helado. So first of all, let me kind of just tell you a little bit about Argentine ice cream. So the great thing about it is that it's sold all over the country, and the quality of the ice cream that you get is second to none. So even if you're going to one of the really posh, expensive heladerías, which is the word for ice cream shop in Espanol, in Buenos Aires, and you pay, like top dollar for fabulous ice cream, it's the same quality as you get if you go to a local ice cream parlour in any other village, any other town in Argentina. It's all artisanal ice cream. So it basically means it's kind of handmade there on the spot. There's no preservatives in it, no kind of additives, nothing that does your body any harm. In fact, if it wasn't so full of calories, if it wasn't so calorific, Argentine ice cream would actually be good for you. I mean, imagine that. Imagine a world where ice cream was actually good for you. So and the great thing about these heladerías is that they're open really late into the night. So you can go to an ice cream parlour in Argentina at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty cool. And you can order your helado. And how do you do that? Because it's different to in England. Because, first of all, helado in Argentina is served in quarter, half, or 1 kilo tubs. I mean, you can get cones, but it's just not really worth it, right? So, and the cone is called a corruccio, corruccio. And so you get these quarter, half, or kilo tubs of ice cream. And the great thing about that is that in a quarter kilo, you can get 2 flavors, dos sabores. In a media kilo, you can get dos, tres, or cuatro sabores, 4 flavors. And of course, in a kilo, you can get 4 different sabores, cuatro sabores de helado. It's delicious. And you don't order it by a scoop like you do here, or you do in England, for example. It's kind of piled high with a spatula. And you choose, rather than choosing a scoop, saying how many scoops you want, you choose by gusto, your flavour, gusto. Un gusto is a flavour. So you'd be asked, ¿cuántos gustos, How many flavours? And you say dos or tres, and then they just pile them on with a spatula. It's increíble. The flavour of the helado is much the same to the gelato, kind of like that you get in Italia. So it's the same base of that, but it's much creamier, much silkier. It's really kind of on a par with Italian ice cream, but actually it's superior. Sorry, but it is. So once you decided on whether you're going to have a cucurucho, a cone, quarto kilo, a quarter kilo, media kilo, half kilo, or un kilo is the way to go, by the way, of helado, then you can choose your gustos. And, top of the list for anybody visiting Argentina and is trying helado has to be dulce de leche. Dulce de leche is synonymous with Argentina. And you can get very, very lucky in some of these heladerías if you're a dulce de leche fan and a chocolate fan, because you can have dulce de leche granizado, so dulce de leche with chocolate chips in, doble dulce de leche, and maybe chocolate, yeah? And with the chocolate, you can get doble chocolate, you can get chocolate blanco, you can get chocolate granizado, so chocolate with chocolate chips in, or you can get chocolate amargo, yeah, dark chocolate. I mean, it's just a dulce de leche and a chocolate is heaven. It's like walking into el cielo, yeah? It's espectacular. Okay, so let's go back to what I mentioned at the beginning of this lesson. Elado. The first thing that you should learn when you're learning Spanish is that the H, when it's at the beginning of any word in Espanol, is always silent. So, for example, we never say hola. When we're saying hello, we say hola. We drop the H. It's the same with Argentine ice cream. Yeah? Helado. The H is silent. It's never helado. Like an ice cream shop is una heladería, it's not una heladería. As I said, the flavours are, the ice cream is scooped per flavour, and it's a gusto. Yeah? ¿Qué gusto quieres? What flavour would you like? And if you want it in a tub, it's un vasito, like a little cup, un vasito. And then, of course, you've got the cucurucho, not to be confused with cucaracha, which is a cockroach. Un cucurucho. Bien. So there you have it, a whistle-stop tour of Argentine ice cream to celebrate National Ice Cream Month. If you're heading to Argentina, pop to una heladería. Whether it's Freddo's, which is the most commercial one, they're the chains that you'll get everywhere all over South America, or one of the top-end artisanal heladerías in Buenos Aires, you're going to be guaranteed absolute quality. Don't forget to order un kilo de helado de dulce de leche granizado, chocolate amargo, or chocolate granizado, yeah. And let me know, have you tried helado from Argentina? What are your favourite gustos? I'd love to hear back from you. That's all for today. Have a great rest of the day. See you next time. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.